Wow. If you hold cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has never done this before. Looking at the chart, since the start of 2023, we see that the Bitcoin price has consistently put in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, now consolidating near local highs. We also see that the underlying use of the blockchain, i.e. the strength of the underlying network, is only growing. Bitcoin Ordinals joining the 10 million plus club in daily volume. So again, Ordinals are just like NFTs, only on Bitcoin. The NFT explosion was a big reason Ethereum pumped so big, so fast back in 2021. And in this never-before-seen footage, billionaire Michael Saylor comments how big NFTs on Bitcoin are.
The entire discussion of Ordinals inscriptions is important to Bitcoin for two reasons. One, for Bitcoin to be successful over the long term, the Bitcoin miners have to be successful. And two, for Bitcoin to scale to 8 billion people and be embraced by every company, every government, every person on Earth, we need to build applications on the layer 2 and the layer 3 in order to extend the functionality and the performance and the scalability of Bitcoin. So if I were to basically discourage application development, I would be making it harder to scale to 8 billion people, and I would also be destroying the Bitcoin mining network.
And I'm going to share with you the top Ordinals projects building today, as well as a new altcoin on Cardano launched by Charles Hoskinson. But the history being made today is that CME futures open interest just surpassed 100,000 Bitcoin for the first time ever.
Wow.
So open interest is exploding. In fact, looking at the same chart, only in US dollar denomination, this is approaching all-time highs as well. And the significance of what this means to you: open interest is the total number of futures contracts held by market participants at the end of the trading day. And a high number of open interest doesn't necessarily mean Bitcoin's about to implode or explode, because keep in mind, a futures contract could be bullish or bearish. You could be betting on the future price of Bitcoin increasing or decreasing, and this metric represents all. Now, what does that mean for the layman? It means things are heating up. Expect Bitcoin's next move, whether that's bullish or bearish. Expect extreme volatility. Let's keep tabs on this metric. Click subscribe if you hold Bitcoin. And with the next Bitcoin halving less than 6 months away, we are still early. Bitcoin has in total 32 halvings. We've only seen 3. And even though the price is higher compared to where we started the year, you didn't miss the bottom for altcoins. Most of the alts that will 100x this run haven't pumped or haven't even released. We have 6 months until the halving. At this point in 2021, Solana and Axie Infinity weren't even out yet, and Matic was 130x from its all-time high. Charles Hoskinson is about to launch another token.
Because you actually would have 2 tokens instead of 1 token.
And actually the new blockchain is called Midnight with a token, Dust.
Well, if Midnight's got a token, in this case we call it Dust.
Midnight is a Cardano sidechain solution that is designed to enable efficient, secure, and cost-effective smart contract execution on the Cardano network.
Then what happens is, as the stake pool operators maintain the Midnight ledger with those high performance, high throughput protocols, what they're going to do is they pay rewards back to the stake pool operators and the ADA holders. So at some point when Midnight launches, you get Dust and ADA instead of just ADA. See? So everybody in Cardano land benefits from that partnership. Suddenly we're not as adversarial as we used to be, right? Now we're looking for every fucking partnership we can find. We're like, come to Cardano. Come on, Polkadot. It was a good run. Come on over. Come on to Cardano. There's a lot of great stuff you can do. And we'll take care of your blockchain for you. Real nice. It'll be great.
And while we don't know when exactly this is going to launch, probably a mainnet launch won't occur until late 2024. And it's being promoted by Cardano that this Dust airdrop will benefit ADA holders, benefit stake pool operators, and benefit developers.
We will provide SPOs and exchanges with both new revenue sources as well as incentives. We will provide developers with use cases and a fund to help them create more interoperability between the networks. And, as was shared last year, I believe everybody here is an ADA holder. ADA holders will get a token drop for midnight.
The minute I get more information on this, I'll make a video. I will let you know first. But we also have Hello Labs making news, which, as they describe themselves, as the future of crypto and entertainment. We are producers as well as judges on the Killer Whales crypto show coming in early next year. And the news today, another judge has been announced.
I'm Illa the producer, 12 times platinum, Grammy nominated, Guinness Book World Record holding producer. He's the right kind of crazy because he put his money where his mouth is.
Hey.
I'm the community and partnership lead at the #1 digital collectible brand in the world, Yuga Labs. My bullshit meter, second to none. It's a sync for me. Nobody pulling no fast ones over here. I can see it a mile away. A lot of people who have called quote unquote crazy until their crazy idea changes the world. I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly of our space. My vote is we going swimming, baby. And people talk about wanting to create the culture. Take a closer look. You're looking at the culture.
Yes, you gotta watch this show. Again, my brother and I are judges and producers. Coming early in 2024, I will keep you updated. Another new altcoin to keep on your radar, one I'm invested in, is Prisma Finance. The end game for liquid staking tokens, a non-custodial and decentralized Ethereum liquid staking token backed stablecoin. There's also a governance token associated with this as well. And if you're wondering how this all works, take advantage of Ethereum's proof of stake network and unlock loans where the collateral grows. So basically, if you're into liquidity pools or staking, first you would mint, choose your favorite liquid staking token and deposit it as collateral, and then mint your desired amount of MKUSD. Earn, obviously take advantage of the yield opportunities via curve and convex pools or Prisma's own stability pool, and then vote if you own the governance token, like I said, decentralized and non-custodial. Now, this is audited and verified, but again, do your own research. You take on more risk rather than just holding in cold storage. And also keep in mind that the yields, the APRs, as more people join, the yields go down. If less people are using, you get better yields. Another big event that just happened, this was announced at Binance's Blockchain Week in Istanbul. TommyNet, which we're ambassadors of, think of them like aiming to be a decentralized internet, with the goal to keep the base chain as decentralized, censorship-resistant as possible, while also giving developers, the builders, access to so much more. They've just announced an L2.
We are here because we still don't have the tools needed for entrepreneurs and developers to make that change possible. We're building another blockchain because we believe that Web3 should have more tools than Web2. Not less. We believe that Tommy Chain is going to pioneer this new era in usability. It is a fork of zkSync, and as such, it inherits all of the values of Ethereum. It inherits the hyperscalability of zero-knowledge proofs, together with the values of Ethereum, of decentralization, trustlessness, and freedom. But on top of that, Tommy Chains adds a layer of simplicity, of accessibility, and above all, of reliability. We built another blockchain because we understand, just like Microsoft did at the turn of the century, that the key to industry transformation is enabling developers. We're building on Ethereum because we want any developer of the decentralized application that belongs to the biggest blockchain community to be able to migrate their applications into the Tommy chain without any friction. We're building on ETH because we believe that the ERC 4337 upgrades that were made this year, such that allow smart contracts to be used as abstractions and on-chain identifiers, that will allow a great UI and UX flexibility.
So I think it's really interesting that they're building on Ethereum. I like that because Ethereum does right now have all the developers, all the liquidity, so they're aiming to tap into that. And while this announcement was over 30 minutes, Let me play you just 60 more seconds of one example of what makes this L2 different and how they're aiming to benefit developers.
We're building another blockchain because in order to have a circular and sustainable economy, we need to review and improve our incentive models. Right now, as it stands, in the Ethereum network operators receive 100% of the fees. And that's great. They should be rewarded because they are doing incredible work. But what about token creators? Who actually drives the traffic on the blockchains? It is the tokens. It is the utilities that they provide. So we believe that token creators should also be rewarded for the value that they bring to the network. What about wallet developers? Right now, there is no business model for them on the blockchain. That is why we are introducing a shared gas fee incentive model, where network operators will receive 40% of the fees, token creators will receive another 40% of the fees, and wallet developers will receive the remaining 20%, so that we can have an actual circular economy.
And last but not least, what are the top Bitcoin ordinals right now? And why does Elon Musk like the Bitcoin NFT ecosystem over ETH?
But I mean, NFTs, the funny thing is that the NFT is not even on the blockchain. It's just a URL to the JPEG. So it's not even like, it's like you should at least encode the JPEG in the blockchain. Because like if the company housing the image goes out of business, you don't have the image anymore.
Well, the blue chip would be Ordinal Punks, Taproot Wizards, while maybe the new up-and-comers would be Bitcoin Frogs, Bitmap, Rare Sats. But again, this space is so new, I will keep you updated.